Hi, my name is Frederico Lima, and I'm here today to talk a little bit about my involvement with the Pankey philosophy. I'm originally from Brazil, and when I was attending dental school back in 1997, I went to my dental school library on a Friday afternoon. I was looking for a good reading for my weekend. So I saw this book there, and I decided to borrow it, and that single decision would change the course of my life forever. That's the book I'm talking about here, Dr. Pankey's book, the Portuguese version of it. It's pretty worn out. And I graduated from dental school in 1999, and I started practicing dentistry in Brazil. And I tried different types of styles, and I was always frustrated. I was like looking for something I didn't know what it was. And I was only able to apply anything related to the philosophy after 15 years after my initial exposure to Dr. Pank's work. I wanted to be like him. I wanted to have that type of practice, that involvement with the patients. And he was talking about know your patient, know your work, apply your knowledge. Those kinds of things were pretty strong for a young dentist like me. So I decided to apply for a program here at UAB in Alabama in 2010. So I got accepted, I came here, I attended that program, I learned a good deal of English. Right before going back to Brazil and start practicing again after the completion of that program, I bought a book that would change things for me again. And I'm so glad for Dr. Lockhart had written this book, and that changed my practice. Pretty worn out also, and this book changed my practice of dentistry as well. So I went back to Brazil. Started to practice again. It would take me almost 1 year to see the initial results. And I was reading a good deal about other Pankey alumni. I bought a new book that would make my life even easier, Dr. Polanski's. And I got involved with more alumni, Pankey alumni, buying different books. And I got involved with the Bob Barkley folks as well. Bob Barkley is a former Dr. Pankey's student as well. So seeing the results of the philosophy in practice in my dental office after almost 1 year was mind-blowing. I was the one being changed by this whole process. Everything worked like a spiritual awakening to me. And I got to a point that I could sense people's energy, and I could see the divine. I could see God in them and in nature as well, every time I would go out in nature. And that changed the things that I value in life. That changed the way I approach things. That changed the way I'm parenting. That changed the way I live my life with my wife, my family, my kids. It had such a greater impact on my whole life that I'm so grateful that all of this happened to me. So Dr. Jeff Baggett and Dr. Paul Haney, alumni from the Pankey Institute, they recommended me to apply to this scholarship. So I'm gonna continue my journey. Hopefully I'm gonna get accepted, go down there and get to know each of you guys a little bit more, share experiences, and continue to propagate the power and the force of the philosophy of dentistry. Thank you very much for your time.